first canto, chapter 18, Maharaj Pariksit, cursed by a Brahmana boy. Text 13. Tulayama lavenapi naswargam punarbhavam Bhagavat Sangi Sangasya Martyanati Utashisha Tulayama lavenapi naswargam punarbhavam Bhagavat Sangi Sangasya to be balanced with lavena by a moment, api even, no never, swargam heavenly planets, na nor, apuna bhavam liberation from matter, Bhagavat Sangi devotee of the Lord, Sangasya of the association, Martyanam those who are meant for death, Kim what is there, Uta to speak, Ashisha worldly benediction. Translation and purport by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. The value of a moment's association with a devotee of the Lord cannot be even compared to the attainment of heavenly planets or liberation from matter. And what to speak of worldly benedictions in the form of material prosperity, which are for those who are meant for death. Everybody please repeat after me. The value of a moment's association with the devotee of the Lord cannot even be compared to the attainment of heavenly planets or liberation from matter, and what to speak of worldly benedictions in the form of material prosperity, which are for those who are meant for death. Purport. When there are some similar points, it is possible to compare one thing to another. One cannot compare the association of a pure devotee to anything material. Men who are addicted to material happiness aspire to reach the heavenly planets like the moon, Venus, and Indraloka. And those who are advanced in material philosophical speculations aspire after liberation from all material bondage, which when one becomes frustrated with all kinds of material advancement, one desires the opposite type of liberation, which is called apunar bhava, or no rebirth. But the pure devotees of the Lord do not aspire after the happiness obtained in the heavenly kingdom, nor do they aspire after liberation from material bondage. In other words, for the pure devotees of the Lord, the material pleasures obtainable in the heavenly planets are like phantasmagoria. And because they are already liberated from all material conceptions of pleasures and distress, they are factually liberated even in the material world. This means that the pure devotees of the Lord are engaged in a transcendental existence, namely in the loving service of the Lord, both in the material world and in the spiritual world. As a government servant is always the same, either in the office or at home or at any place, so a devotee has nothing to do with anything material, for he is exclusively engaged in the transcendental service of the Lord. Since he has nothing to do with anything material, what pleasure can he derive from material benedictions like kingship or other overlordships, which are finished quickly with the end of the body? Devotional service is eternal. It has no end because it is spiritual. Therefore, since the assets of a pure devotee are completely different from material assets, there is no comparison between the two. Sutta Goswami was a pure devotee of the Lord, and therefore his association with the rishis in Naimi Saranya is unique. In the material world, association with gross materialists is veritably condemned. The materialist is called Yosit Sangi, or one who is much attached to material entanglement, women, and other paraphernalia. Such attachment is conditioned because it drives away the benedictions of life and prosperity. And just the opposite is Bhagavat Sangi, or one who is always in the association with the Lord's name, form, qualities, etc. Such association is always desirable. It is worshipable. It is praiseworthy. And one may accept it as the highest goal of life. Jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna. Very interesting. The description here given for comparatively the association, a moment's association of a pure devotee is very sought after by whom? It's like the materialists, they like, there's a saying in English, right? The birds that flocks together. What? Is that? Birds of the same feather flocks together. Yeah? You heard that before? Tell me who your friends are, and I will tell you who you are. You've heard of that before? It's unavoidable. It's unavoidable to not to have association of non-devotees because that's the material world. Material world means devotees and non-devotees, but there are more non-devotees. So what to do? Are you going to stop working? Are you going to stop going to school? I know one devotee. He's very young. But she goes to school. But she doesn't want to go to school because she sees the people every day. They're all miserable. No one is really happy. So what is the use going to school? It's the same thing, right? Just no, you have to go to school for your future. One has to also perform one's activities. Seemingly, it is in mundane platform. But if the intention is different, you have to be careful. Not to get their association, but to give your association. That's better. If you get their association, then you'll be succumbed. You'll be succumbed with their energy, which is mundane. Mundane energy. The Sangha. Asat Sangha Tyaga, a Vaishnava Achara. This is one of the first duty of an aspiring devotee to Asat Sangha Tyaga. To disassociate himself to those who are addicted into sense enjoyment. If it is not avoidable, because especially you have to go to work. How many of you go to work every day? Every day? At work? At home? You work at home? It's good if you work at home. Or you're just gonna see your parents. You're gonna see your siblings. Yeah. You may see your aunt or your uncle, but you're at home. But if you're going out there means what? Like a normal 9-to-5 job. You better be careful, isn't it? The kind of mentalities, kind of characters. So, yes, we have to be careful. Otherwise, we can be carried away by the modes of material energy and also be like them. So the moment's association with the devotees of the Lord cannot be compared to anything material. Prabhupada mentions in the purport. It is sublime. Something that one who is serious in one's practice, going back to Godhead, he will always want to have that association because he knows the value. He knows the value. And with the devotees of the Lord, it is like being deathless. Huh? Deathless? What do you mean, deathless? We're all going to die, but what do you mean by deathless? The body may perish because it is ephemeral, it's temporary, it's non-permanent, but at the same time though, the value of trying to inquire about the absolute truth, that is the real nature of the living entity, to always wanting to serve Krishna. And in the association of devotees, Krishna is present, always, because they don't have any other business. Prabhupada says, like, two businessmen, they will go for a meeting. They'll go to a big hotel, 5-star hotel. They will drink the most expensive, they will eat the most expensive food and drink the most expensive wine. And what do? They talk business. What else they will do, right? They'll talk about business deal, right? Business transaction. So when the devotees are together, they have Bhagavat Sangha. We call it Sadhu-Sanga, the meeting or the association of the sadhus, the holy men, is very valuable. Cannot even compare to the full results of karma and jnana with just even a particle of association of devotee. We call it what? Labha matra, isn't it? I think it's in the Chaitanya Charitamrita. What's Labha matra? 1/11th? 1/16th? Or 1/10,000th? The tip of the hair, the soul. There's still a measurement, but practically it's almost invalid. So yes, some they like to fulfill their material desires, so there is a karma kanda section of the Vedas. When we say he's a karmi, well, that means he's a follower of the Vedas, karma kanda. Materialist is different. Sense enjoyer is different. There is unrestricted, not according to the Vedas. So we call vikarma, not according to the law of God. Vikarma. Yeah. But there is akarma. So, associating with the devotees, no more karma. Isn't it? Because there is no other activities except hearing and chanting and glorifying. So how do you associate with the devotee? Is it like saying, Hare Krishna Prabhu? Hare Krishna, how are you? Oh, everything okay. Oh, good. Thank you, Hare Krishna. Is that association? Huh? Well, you greet each other, right? There are 6 loving engagements or types of association that one can have amongst devotees. Yes. Srila Rupa Goswami has given that. Was that offering gifts, accepting gifts, offering prasad, accepting prasad, revealing one's mind in confidence, and taking, yes, guidance with full faith. And yes, these are like exchanges one can have. For the brahmanas, what they can give? They give knowledge. But not just knowledge. More than knowledge is the result. They give love for Krishna. That is the essence. So yes, is what you called munis. You've heard the word munis before? Like Narad Muni, Markandeya Muni, Vasishta Muni, Durvasa Muni. What's a Muni means? A yogi? Yes? One who performs yoga. They're all yogis, isn't it? Or they can also be philosophical. Yeah? They can be philosophically, they can be speculators also. Yes. Yeah, there is the Jnana Kanda section of the Vedas, where different mantras are given, understanding the absolute. But then if they missed, they become speculators, and ultimately they want to attain liberation, where they are become one with the Brahma Jyoti, Brahman effulgence. Usually they are the impersonalist. Yeah. But then because there are no activities there, then they have to come down again. Because God is a person, God is a supreme person, personalist and impersonalist. So a devotee of the Lord mentioned here that their association is very, very valuable. Usually in India, when they see you having lal kapra, they will say, Panditji, Panditji, please give me your blessings. Asirvad, Panditji. Because it's identified, this red color is identified for being knowledgeable about Brahman. Brahma iti Brahman. They're supposed to be knower of Brahman, Paramatma, and Bhagavan. So that's the devotee of the Supreme Lord. So we have to be careful both ways, associating with non-devotees and associating with devotees. For non-devotees, you have to be careful also. This Tatsangi Sangata. Tatsangi Sangata. The association of women is considered to be detrimental, can be detrimental in one's advancement in Krishna consciousness. When we say woman is the opposite sex, it's like Bhagavatam says, for the woman for the woman is the man. The woman for the man is the woman, and the woman for the woman is the man. So there's nothing wrong with the name woman. What is wrong is our intention. What do we think immediately? For pure devotee, he sees everyone in equal vision because of the Paramatma. This is a learned person. What's that? Vidya. Binaya sampate. Brahmane gavi havi hastine. Suni chaiva sapake cha pandita samadarsina. Yes. He sees everything, not just an object of for enjoyment, but they are all servants of Lord Krishna. Krishna is the supreme. Yeah, and he sees himself. Yeah, what is his relationship? So, and yes, we have to be careful, not just association with women, but association with those who associate with women. What does that mean? Because those who are attached to this sense enjoyment, they'll do anything, all sinful activities. So, being with them contaminates one's consciousness. So we have to be very, very careful. Our goal is not to take birth again. No more rebirth. Apunar bhabha. Yes. And because the pure devotees of the Lord, their happiness is not material, mundane happiness. So being with them makes you also be like them. That kind of happiness, that what they're experiencing. Because they can share. What's that saying? You cannot give if you don't have it. Right? How can you give if you don't have it? But if you have it, you can give. And the more you give, the more you receive. The more you receive for what? To give more. To give more again and again. So it's being replenished. There's no shortage. Just like even in the case of Draupadi. Yes, Lord Krishna appeared as an incarnation of unlimited sari. Yes, Lord Krishna, unlimited sari. Cannot disrobe Draupadi. Because of that relationship that Krishna has towards his devotees. So, I gave a class also before this. to devotees in Ottawa. Um, in order for us to cross over the ocean of material sufferings, we need the mercy of the spiritual master, or the spiritual masters. We can have many Shiksha Gurus, but we can only have one Diksha Guru. And in these narrations from the scriptures, from day to day, we've heard conversations, great personalities in places like really ancient. How many of you have been to Naimi Saranya? Naimi Saranya? Padma, Prabhu? You have been to Naimi Saranya? Yes? It's a very ancient place. Whoa. Thousands of years old. This is where Sutta Goswami spoke the Srimad Bhagavatam after hearing from Sukadeva Goswami. And Vyas was there also. So many munis. Devala, Asita, Narad Muni was there. So, yes, it's like the relationship between the disciple and the acharya. The word was used, acharya. Acharya means by his example. He lived by his example. It's like in our movement, we have Srila Prabhupada, our founder Acharya. Founder Acharya. No one else has that title. And for the next 10,000 years, yes, the ultimate savior for those who are followers of ISKCON is Srila Prabhupada. Is Srila Prabhupada. We may have many initiating spiritual masters, or we may have many instructing spiritual masters. But ultimately there is only one Srila Prabhupada who is the ultimate. And therefore, yes, for the next 10,000 years, how is this going to go on? So, yes, there should be genuine relationship between the disciple and the acharya or the spiritual master. And how it says, we cannot repay back the debt we owe to the spiritual master. First of all, we owe many things. We owe to the demigods, we owe to the sages, we owe to our forefathers, we owe to the sadhus, we owe to our parents, we owe to our spiritual master also. So how you can repay back? Yes, we can try. We can make an effort. We should try to also tell others about Krishna. Yes. This is the only way. Bhagavatam says, no one can protect himself. The parents, they cannot protect their children. The doctors, they cannot protect their patients. The king, he cannot protect his subjects. Who can protect? No one. We're under Maya Shakti. Maya Shakti means, the gunas. Goodness, passion, and ignorance. It also, karma. It's a law of action. Material field of activities, that means yes. There is some actions, field of actions, field of activities. So guna, interactions. And there is karma. And ultimately there is kala, there is time that governs everything. Was that saying? Time and tide waits for no one. No, you cannot control. It's eternal. But Bhagavatam says, one can only protect himself if he tells others about Krishna. That's the only... one can free himself. Everyone's hands are tied up. So, yes, very nice verse because of this moment's association with the devotee of the Lord. Can be very, very powerful, but one should be also be careful how to behave, or one should not see other Vaishnavas according to their physical appearance or place where they took birth, or through material calculations. Then one can be offensive. One should know, first thing one should know actually is how to behave properly. How to be obedient, how to be humble. Obedience is there. But in the higher stage, the affection should be expressed in the service, not just mechanically. Like chanting, it's like that also. Yeah? So, I think I will stop here now. We mentioned few qualities of the spiritual master or the acharya. The acharya is like that also. He has love, genuine love. That's why he's ready to give himself to others for Krishna. Again, for Krishna. And each and every one of us has that capacity. The soul is very powerful. Yes. He says that the effulgence of the soul, the brilliance of the soul is like 10,000 suns rising at the same time. Is blinding. One sun, but But how about 10,000 suns all at the same time? That's the potency. But it's covered up by what? By misidentifying with this body as the self. I am thinking that I am this body. Bodily concept mentioned earlier means mental platform. When one is in the bodily concept, he is in the mental platform. If he is in the mental platform, more likely there is false ego, ahankar. And if there is ahankar, everything is false. Yeah? Everything is false. That is the equation. Huh? When you're in Krishna consciousness, you're happy. When you're in false ego, you are unhappy. You are not satisfied. You think you cannot even think of what is real happiness if one is in false ego. But when we associate with the devotees of the Lord, our ego it's like became inflated. It's like a chapati, Pop chapati becomes like this, right? But then you push a pin. You got inflated. You got inflated. No more air. Yeah, that's real happiness. And only in the association of devotees. But, as Prabhupada says, you will never understand this if you don't do seva, if you don't do bhakti. Theoretically, we can talk like this all day, but if you don't do the practical things and apply, then, that it works. That we can tell it works. Yes, any questions or comment? Yes, Prabhuji.
Thank you for your class. I just have one clarification because
yes.
you mentioned in the Bhagavatam it's mentioned woman for the man is woman.
Yeah.
The woman is man. I was just confused about that. I didn't understand.
Woman, it says also in the spiritual world, Krishna is the only male. And everyone is what? Prakriti, energy, is the energetic. Yeah? The woman, usually the concept is to enjoy that object. To enjoy. That is the, oh yes, I will enjoy. Yes, that's woman. So for the woman is the man. Okay? Because the mentality is to enjoy. It's not the physical. It's the object. What is your desire? What is your wishing? What is it that you want to happen? To enjoy materially. Yes? So that opposite sex is the woman. Yeah. Because we think only woman is the woman. Man is woman also. For the woman. Yes? That's what it is. Yeah. But in this spiritual world, we're all enjoyed. Krishna is the only enjoyer. That's why we're in the material world. We want to compete with Krishna. We want to be the enjoyer instead of him be the enjoyer. We want to, but it's not going to happen. It's not possible. So suffering starts as soon as we make plans to enjoy. It starts there because you're trying to obtain something which is eventually it will not have so much value. It'll be the source of my further sufferings. Yeah? Yes. So the reciprocation between Krishna and his devotees is not material, and yes, because it's not anymore in the bodily platform, not mental platform, intellectual, no, it's a spiritual platform. And that is what we are, hopefully one day will be able to attain, that level of love. Right now our love is conditional. Conditional means I will do this if I have this. Yeah, it's like calculated. Yeah? Come on. No one will work there if they don't get paid. Yes or no? Huh? Will they work? If they don't get paid, they know that they're not going to get, forget. They will not do it, of course. But for a devotee, okay, just a little bit of halava, that's okay. That's good. Yeah, it is supposed to be a high tuki. It'll come, it'll come. We just have to be patient. Utsaha nischaya darya tat karma pavartana. We should be always enthusiastic. Enthusiastic means using one's intelligence and always inspired. No prajalpa. Oh, nowadays prajalpa is easy. The news can travel very fast, immediately. Limit. You should be more hearing Srimad Bhagavatam, if you can. Spend some time to read Bhagavatam every day. And I know one devotee, he's doing it everywhere he goes, with his family, with his friends, and keeps you always with Krishna. Yes? Okay? Srila Prabhupada ki Shri Krishna Balarama ki Shri Radha Shama Sundar Lalita Visakha Devi ki Shri Radha Kirshor Gopinath ki Shri Jagannath Baladev Subhadra Maharani ki